Let's try this again. Straight ridiculous. Big dumb. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's the kick at this. Appears so. Boy. Reset things. I'd be very careful and never let go of special. Dead. Oh my gosh. Do not lag on me. Can you throw a special? That would be fantastic. Alright, that works. Melty. Alright. Yeah, that was sketchy though. Alright, come on. Ugh. Of course that happened to happen like right when I was in the middle of trying to say something too. I don't even know what all came through. But we back now. Not gonna go for a 9. I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. Because we'd rather not. Rather take it nice and easy. Fewer lesser score, but you know, it's safe. Dude. Yeah, that was just straight unfortunate. Crunchy. Lagging really bad. Really bad. Focus. Focus. But yeah, no, the internet kind of just decided to. Well, I don't think it was the internet. Look, obviously, the end result was the internet, but I think it was like the router just all of a sudden decided, like, I'm gonna try an update or something. I don't know. So it was the router doing something stupid, and then so I reset that, and then it took another few minutes to do whatever it was gonna do, and now we back. So. It just wanted to be dumb there for a second. As it do. $30K medium. Bro. Wild. Wild. Absolutely wild. Let's do that, I guess. Why could they like crush themselves on the stupid little billiards? That would be nice. Instead, they move them all around. Really obnoxiously. Big dumb. Single combo. We like it. We like it, the single combo. A couple more, and then we're out of the Kang's teams, and then it'll get a little bit more points for a few, and then it'll decrease when we get back into the rank 3s and stuff. But what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Would really like to get in there and done with those sooner rather than later. So what we could do, maybe, so that there is more done with it. It's a hero one's first, right? So then it would be villain. This is the next one. Because the quest will exist for that one, which means we could do the run, leave Ares on 1%, and just wait for the objective. Oh, what the heck happened there? Alright, well, you're dead. I gotta change my tactic, maybe. So do that like Tuesday. And then the 15th to whatever next Wednesday. Yeah, so the 15th. So the 9.4 and the villain run will come out on the same day. Which means really the best way to do it to get that like done all before the next like when the next actual like benefit you could get from it for having the title, which would be Thursday, with the next daily event, is you'd have to do 9.4. For me, I'll have to 100% it to get the rank ups, but like basically do the challenge, finish the quest when the event like when it opens up the objective, and then just finish off Ares. It's the 15th. I told you. It's next Wednesday. That is exactly. Let's get that swarmed. So do like the area, the villain run, and then just like not complete it until the objective actually comes out, and then do 9.4 so that it all gets done, because it would be a lot to do all of 9.4 and that run, because the run will probably take, you know, unless you do like a really good just Ares go, because I don't know, I feel like I probably spent like an hour on Ares initially when fighting him each time, or at least like the first time, just because like it sucked. But if I give you Solum, it's like, I don't know, maybe take 5 minutes or so. But the path itself will be like 20 fights or whatever. So doing that, and what would easily take probably at least 6 hours to do the 100% of 9.4. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy with getting it done in like 5, probably. I mean, 18 paths, 20 minutes a path is 6 hours. So, I mean, you could shave off, you know, even 5 minutes a path. That would be, which would be the 25%, you know, would save you an hour. So, but that would be like not reading anything, knowing what your team's ahead of time, and just smashing it out. So it's probably, I'd be happy with like 5, but it'll probably take 6+, to be honest, just because it inevitably always just takes longer than you think it ought to. It's like, oh, it's 6 fights and then a boss. Each fight, you know, takes a minute, maybe 2, but even then that's an average of like 10 minutes, you know, just for the path fights. And then it's like, again, it's all the movements and the load-ins, and it adds up. The planning, like reading enough to like plan out, like look at it, plan your team, and so it's gonna take like 6. It's just gonna take forever. So we'll ideally we'll want to get it started Wednesday night and do that as like a run. I don't know if we'll be able to do all of it though. I have no idea. I was gonna look at the what's up, YT? I was gonna look at the quest first, see like the order of everything is, and because it's gonna be a little bit different since there's not gonna be the trap nodes in there. So I'm gonna double check everything and then figure it out from there. I'll kind of feel it out, kind of like I did with the Abyss run. Just kind of like think through it when I do it. Obviously, maybe take some suggestions and get ideas from other people who will run it before me, because I'm not going to run that one day one. Because really, Ares can be done with anybody too. Yeah, it's gonna be a new map because they're changing the setup for it. It's gonna be a whole new quest. It'll probably be like the Ordeal, where it's like in the same thing. It's just like this side thing. That's probably what they're gonna do with it. So it's gonna be the Epoch, and then it's gonna be like an extra. I'm assuming that's not in game yet. As of even if you've updated the game, I'm assuming it might still not be there, and it'll only appear on Wednesday. But I don't actually know. It's not gonna be as bad, I think, as it'll be all at once. It'll be basically like everything in a line and then areas. You have to do all like 20 fights or whatever it is. The path itself, as long as you're using like a strong team, I can't imagine the paths taking more than maybe 5 if you mess up a couple times. And then Ares will probably eat you for a few. But I can't imagine the paths realistically taking more than maybe 5 revives to clear. Like, most fights should be solos. And then Ares, depending on how big a dick he is, he could eat you for, 10, 15, depending. But then you only have to run it twice. Once for heroes and once for villains. So, realistically, I mean, I 100% the entire thing, the entire quest originally, going through Ares 6 times rather than just twice, and so that includes all the lanes with, the different setups, and that was like 100 revives or so to do 6 runs of the original quest. So yeah, and that's why Ares himself would be expensive. But again, if you export it, I mean, that's doing Ares 6 times. You only have to do, and because the paths, like I said, the paths themselves, the path fights were not the problem. Ares was really the problem. And without the trap nodes, like, we have higher ranked champions to use. Like, I'll be doing it with like all rank 4s. Like, back when Ares, like, I used rank 2s, rank 3s. Like, we'll have rank 4s to do it. And it's not gonna have the path, like the trap nodes, so it's not gonna be as hard to brute force even. Like, the fight will be the same. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't fought Ares since I 100% the quest, so. And he was rough. He stole my lunch money several times, but it was a good time. Yeah, if you had all the unstoppables, you weren't gonna get, like, you could, like, have some control and you got hit a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, you could realistically use anybody. Well, I mean, that was the Ares' original design. It was like he was always meant to be like a future used boss. I'm honestly surprised we haven't gotten another quest with like a different version of Ares. I mean, this will be the same Ares. I'm assuming. I don't think they're gonna touch him. Like, it should be like their. I mean, honestly, even if they did, I wouldn't mind if they like tweaked Ares to have like different moveset that you have to like do differently. I mean, I really wouldn't mind, but I kind of doubt it. The profile, what profile? Woody Woody Hutswood now? Yours? You have a rank 5 now, do you? I mean, I could have a rank 5. I'm just waiting for the rank up gems. If I wanted to, I could rank 5 somebody right now. But I'm waiting. I know you actually are on the friends list. It wouldn't be like hard to like pull you up, but we don't go looking around at people's profiles really on here, you know. I wonder if we are gonna get more like a Necropolis style sort of like quest, because the last like really, I mean, I guess the last thing we had was the stupid Wheel of Fate, and that was not, you know, I mean, that was end game kind of, but it wasn't Necropolis style, you know. And the one before that was like the Epoch, which also wasn't Necropolis style, but it was a great quest. Love the quest. But it's been a couple years since we've had, you know, that Abyss Necropolis sort of style. I wouldn't mind like a new one with nice juicy rewards, some exclusive stuff maybe would be nice. Problem is that like it's really hard to design that sort of thing to not just get like really cheesed over, especially by some of the more skilled players. Like Aegon still was like beast for Necropolis. People still crushed it with him. Even though he was like kind of, they tried to kind of design it such that that wasn't really the ideal option to use, and he was still probably one of the fastest early on. Just kind of brute force. Really, you're gonna do that to me? Yeah. The 5-star? Gross, dude. Gross. I ended up doing 5 out of the 6 paths with Kate. So I still did it with a 6-star myself, but still ended up using a lot to 100% it out. But honestly, the 2 full runs we had to do for Karina's, like the Deathless run and the Challengers run that you could Wong, those were the best 2 paths out of, like, those were both cheaper than any of my initial 100% paths. Like faster, easier by a mile. Those were fun, doing those challenges, like the 2 full paths and then like the other couple just like partials were like a lot of fun to do. That was a good time revisiting that. Kind of surprising we had to go back through the Abyss, because really the only challenging bit in the Abyss is still the Collector. The rest was just whatevers. The health pool size in there, I mean, they're big, but they're like, whatever. They're kind of like normal for, you know, with that big a champion. Take a few minutes. The fight length is maybe a little long, but partially due to the fact that a lot of them were hitting the damage cap. What am I doing? But yeah, with Aegon though, like I mean I had the 6-star I think at the time, but I was like, I didn't want to, you know, rank him up for it. Like, so once I got, I think I had Kate, but like she still needed the rank, which is why I didn't do it the first path with her or something like that. I don't remember exactly. And then I, you know, maxed her out and did the rest with her. There's still some rough paths, but it was a good time. So close. Special 2 would have straight killed him easy. 100% would have killed him. Oh well. Oh, look at that. Stuff definitely just gets easier over time. Even, I mean, not even just like, well, partly why that one was easier within Abyss, because Abyss was never like the hardest bit of content either. It was like the problem with Abyss was always like you were limited by your hit count. That was really the biggest issue ever. Like you just couldn't solo the fights because once you did enough hits, you're dead basically. But 7 stars just have plenty enough damage to and hits, you know, that kind of ratio that they didn't have to worry about it. Serpent rank 5. Bro! Respect it, though. I respect it. I can respect that. Brutal, though. But he gets banned quite a bit, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, he's definitely going on the build run. It's gonna be him, Onslaught probably. Who else for villains? I mean, we're gonna have a full 5 team, which helps too. I'm probably actually gonna bring Joe Fixit. I really liked him on when I used him on the run. I'm sure he could do something. Ah, that was dumb timing. Anyway, so possibly Fixit. What else would be a good villain? I don't know if Sinister would be any good for those specific kind of fights. Oh, Thanos, duh. Deathless Thanos, 100%. The Serpent, Deathless Thanos. Onslaught, probably. he could deal with my buffed up for that fight. Needing buffed up for Adam Warlock. Let's see. Who else in the villains work good? Villains, I feel like they do sometimes a lot better for these kind of like if you have to have a team of only heroes or villains, I feel like the villains are just do more stuff sometimes. Jugs, honestly, villain, great. That would probably be on the team actually too. So we'd probably bring Jugs even. So Thanos, Onslaught, Jugs, Serpents. At least one more. I mean, who would even need? We don't have a science, but I don't think that's necessarily necessary. Scorpion, maybe? Could maybe do some stuff. No, Hal, the internet router just kind of crapped out on me for a second. They had to do it, like, started an update or something. Either way, it disconnected and killed the internet all of a sudden. Took a while to come back. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just turn recoils off for those runs, just because Ares specifically, like it's already gonna be an unfriendly to do the paths with recoils, because it always is, for that kind of style quest. And then Ares is like not doable with recoils on, unless you had a double immune for the end. You just would be guaranteed to die. R4 hit monkey, nice. Definitely respect that. Yo, you saying? For heroes though, if you really didn't want to take recoils off, hit monkey, great with recoils. You could shrug them. You could actually survive and actually do the Ares with a crit monkey, even with recoils on, because you could shrug them off before they would kill you with a 20%er. You just wouldn't be able to do much after. I mean, either way, even without recoils, because it takes you down to 1% anyway, you can't take a block or make a mistake anyway, so it's kind of whatever. But crit monkey, I would still recommend taking him off, but it would technically be possible with a couple champions. Crit monkey be one of them. I get double immunes, or at the very least anybody that doesn't take damage. Omega Sentinel's not a hero, right? She's a villain, right? So that doesn't count. Warlock would do solid. For heroes, I can see myself 100% bringing in Warlock. He'd be quite good. Hitmonkey is a mercenary, not a hero. Dang, you're right. That's true. Warlock is in fact a hero. Kitty, Hulkbuster has the regen, yeah. Jean does solidly. With recoils a little bit. Still a net negative, but could be worse. How are you so fast on that? I'm totally doing it at the right time. And then just like getting it out. My fault. Extra my fault. Clairvoyant, yeah. If you have one, I don't have her as a 7-star. But yeah, no, she'd be wild. Dude, I could see her actually being a lot of fun for the boss. We're doing pretty good. What's up, Nugget? Dude, I wanted her so bad, I didn't end up getting her. Yeah, she shrugs them quick. So yeah, she'd be viable. Okay, that was just bad time. Ouchie mama, that did a lot in my block. I don't think your rank so much matters versus Ares, because you're ramping up your damage anyway. So it's just like, the longer a fight goes on, like and then it resets each phase anyway, so. I mean, I would rank 3, I mean, rank 3s are kind of whatever nowadays anyway. I mean, did you already use the 2 rank 3 gems from the other Karinas? You use one of those. Problem really with rank 3 specifically is it takes the alpha, and the alpha is harder to come by. For sure. Like those get burned way quickly. Alright, what about the other gems and stuff too? Like wouldn't Claire maybe work with a lot of the gems we got too? Other gems, like the Saga stuff. Is she a Saga? Probably. But yeah, the rank 3 specifically because it eats the alphas is a harder rank up for me to like do a lot of times. Like I need them for the rank 4s, but like to get them to be able to rank 4, like I need them rank 3 first, and it's like, and then you wind up eating a lot of alphas. So, but thankfully I'm like I got all the gems right now, so it's not that big. Because I've got got 3 out of 3 gems, plus I still have the 2 to claim from the objective, or the objectives. So I've basically got 5 rank 3 gems. Generics. I think I got some other rank 3s. Yeah, double check the gems. Because I feel like they've been like more willing to just like hand out a bunch of gems than actually like catalysts. There's a bit where like we still get like just butt ton of 1 to 2 gems rather than catalysts. Which is like it's nice, it's fine because like I want to rank up more 6-7 stars anyway than 6 stars, but the problem is like a 1 to 2 gem, I can only use those catalysts to make them go to 1 to 2. Like if I needed like the T6 and the other basics and stuff that I could use, what could be used on any of the ranks, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, you know, all that stuff. If they're only giving it to me those catalysts as value as a 1 to 2 gem, like I can only use it for 1 to 2, you know? So it's like it's nice, but it's not at the same time. Because you're locked into only being able to use those catalysts effectively for that rank. And it's like So like, rank up gems definitely have their place, but I feel like they give us too many of those rather than like just the catalyst, so we can use it on any rank we want. So like there's just too much of an abundance of rank gems and not enough catalysts in my opinion. I mean, I've got at least like 33 rank 4s. Some accelerate. And the game is struggling to load at the second. Lovely. I got the spinny wheel. I don't have the red disconnect yet, but I have the spinny wheel. It's just spinny. Oh, there's the disc. There's the red symbol. So I got both now. Go figure. 41 rank 1. 170. You've been taking everybody to rank 2, dude. You got more ranked up than I do. I still have like 100 rank 1s. Just haven't been doing a lot of those late rank ups. So I'm like, well, they're not really usable for me at rank 2, so it's like I take them, if I want to use them, I take them all the way straight to rank 3. So like I just haven't been doing a bunch of rank 2s. Yeah. T4 like is also not like super abundant. Like rank 3s feel like pretty abundantly easy outside of the tier 4, which they don't want to give us because those are needed for rank 4s. But like the bottleneck for that should be the T7, not the T4. So like give us more tier 4. Hopefully, I really hopefully it should explode some of these other catalysts with Elder to be able to get some of these things. Yeah. Dude, why is it just like disconnected right now? Like obviously the internet's working, the stream's going, music's going. What is the dealio? What is wrong with the game right now? Why we have spinny death and disconnect? Like bruh. It's just got like tentacle hair thingies. And constantly, it's kind of weird since it's like the animation's not supposed to go that long. So now it's just like kind of awkward. Bruh. Oh, and then just disconnect. Lovely. Go figure. I feel like you're still quite a ways from that. If you have 41 rank 1s, are you not like using the conversion to like just kind of extend their life instead of, because that's what I've been doing, just like using the conversion to like, because I'm not ready to use them, so I just like send them off and that resets their timer for a month, you know. Why game is being dumb? Stupid. Yeah, I maxed on 1 to 2 gems as well. Plus, I think I have some other ones of like the Saga ones as well on top of it. Yeah, that only works on those. But like those are the only thing that you should have in overflow, if anything. Why do you have T6C in overflow? If you have T6C in overflow, that's your own fault. Because the only reason I would have the T6C in overflow is if I opened all my T6C crystals. But I'm not going to do that because I don't need the T6C. Like I've got that stored in crystals so that it's not. Like 9.4 is going to have a lot of selectors in it. I think there was what, like 20. There was like 10 for completion, another like 18 for 100%, I think, or something like that. So there's a lot in selectors for 9.4 and the whole act. What is wrong with the game right now? I'll double check. I don't think I know I have a lot of rank ones. I mean, how many is that in total? How many 7 stars do you have? I mean, 18, 41, 17, and 33. It's 58, 91, 100 and like I have more 7 stars total than you, but like I probably have double the rank ones easily. I've got at least that many. Well, even then, like, um, I've got 120 some odd 7 stars. I think I like 126 maybe. Last I counted, something like that. If we can get the game to open, we could double check. But we just got the stupid, like, is the game just down right now? Like, what is going on? That's what I was talking about, YT. I think I have like, oh, sorry, 200. I meant 200, not 100. Like 226 7 stars. That's what I meant. Um, dude, what is the dealio? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. No, that should be working fine. Yeah, I've got like 220 something. Let's see if it'll load. Hey, if I recovered. Okay, so we're back in it. Huzzah. We'll double check it here. I want to say like 226, 225, 26, something like that. Pretty sure it's in the 220s. 38. Jeez, I'll have, I think, the two Titans from the challenges plus the Colossal. I will take from the other one. And I think I have like six just regular ones from shards. 30. How do you guys have so many? Like, I opened all of what I had day one, so like since it rolled over, that's how much I've gotten. Like, how do you guys have so many? Did you just like not open all of them that you had when the Titan rolled over? Okay, so you didn't open any this one. Mr. Pat Kimmer. Oh, Pat Patkemer, sorry, I was like, I missed the K. Yeah, my game hasn't updated yet. But I mean, it won't force update till tomorrow. I usually update on Tuesday. The update is available on Monday, but I usually don't update till Tuesday. Andy Bucket. But yeah, well, we can double check our. So I'm not missing a ton of 7 stars. I'm only missing 2 out of the current Titan. And then there's just a couple like exclusive ones we're out of. Gotcha, so you didn't open up all of them either. Alright, so we have 222. Okay, a few less than I thought. So I have 13 more than you. 222 7 stars. Which out of like the 230 some odd that exist, like that's pretty dang good. Like I'm not missing very many. And 3 of those being the idols, I don't have any of them. Well, apart from the one we got for free. Yeah, I've not actually skipped any Titan changes. I've always opened them up every Titan. This is the first time I've like only opened day 1 and then just stopping for the whole rest of the cycle. As I usually don't stop until like halfway through a Titan cycle, so I'm usually only saving for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. You got me by 15 7 stars, dude. 3 out of the basics you don't have. What 3 are you missing? The problem is the basic is huge. Like I'm missing a bunch from the basic because like I didn't get all of them when they moved a whole bunch over there that I didn't have. Yeah, I mean, I know Nugget is expensive, but still. I'm not sure how many that are in the basic, though, that I am missing. Because I don't know who all is in there that I don't have. That's specifically in the basic. We'd have to look at how many, like, what I'm missing. I-Hulk, Civil Warrior, and Daredevil. I have all 3 of those. I'm curious which ones I'm missing, because I know I'm missing some from the basic. But I have all 3 of those. Because I recently got Daredevil. Yeah. As long as you don't open up the Thronebreaker ones, like you're guaranteed to get probably more, unless I just got super lucky on some Thronebreaker ones. There's like a lot more. I honestly feel like I should have like a decent bit more than I do, but I did spend like 2 weeks not doing like any arena, so that hurt me for a good like 400,000, 500,000 battleships that I would otherwise probably have, and a couple thousand units, or at least at least 1,000. Well, no, two weeks would be 2,000 units. It's 1,000 a week. So yeah, a couple thousand units like more I should have, and a solid like 400,000 to 500,000. I think I did some, but I didn't like completely, but I basically ignored it for a couple weeks. So I don't know, solid like 1,500 units and a few 100,000 battleships. Easy. That is like such a solid synergy she's got. Look at that. And how short that fight is. Like that rupture from the synergy did a quarter of it. It's crazy how good that synergy is for her. We'll double check real quick before I go back into the 4 stars. So like the breakdown of 7 stars. So we have 33 rank 4s. We got 40 rank 3s, 54, and then I have 95. I told you, like I have more than double the rank 1s. Like almost half of my 7 stars are still rank 1. And obviously I could shorten that by quite a bit, but it really will depend mostly on how good the daily is and then getting more for the 4-hour crystals really. Well, I guess overall, like how much better because we don't know the details of the super daily event, like what'll be in like the selectors and stuff because right now we get, I'm getting tier 4 alpha and a tiny little bit of, it's a boost, sorry. So yeah, right now I'm getting, well, no, that was the other selector. Yeah, that's a boost, and then the T, and the T7, like a tiny bit of T7. So it depends on how much better that is, and as well as like the 4-hour crystals, which I'll just be stockpiling anyway, and the daily crystal, which historically the newest progression daily crystal is like pretty fire on release. Yeah, Lawrence, we're in the war. Oh yeah, we need to run war. Thank you for the reminder. I haven't joined raid yet either. It's like mostly done. Like what the heck? Do I still need to go left, or did the left get cleared? Yeah, I still need to go left. Okay. Yep, still need to go left anyway. And middles are done, so I can take any path. That's fine. What's like the cheesiest option? Honestly, kind of the cheesiest option. That's like easy cheesy. Because I could bring in Deadpool. Deadpool is very cheesy. It's really easy to do with cheese too. I feel like doing Deadpool. I feel like it's probably fine. I think I'd be happy with that. We can give it a try. I haven't done that natural raids as of yet. Deadpool would probably be good. Even for him. The show was totally fine with that. Okay. That style, like whatever they're gonna call it. That'll be next month, so in May is when it's typically done. go and I want to try that. Try the Deadpool. We will try it. I have not tried this last time I did Chavez, I totally butchered it. It wasn't. The boss doesn't matter either, right? Yeah, the boss is already like weird. Y'all are like, whatever. Ace of Heart. Saffron Sliders, the cheesy one. What do we get for the first one? Wow, that's good. That hasn't happened. Alright, let's see how easy this is to hit your cap. Yeah, well, I'm gonna see everything, but I'm probably gonna take Torch, depending on what all else I can get out of there. But I feel like I'm probably gonna take Torch, and then whatever else I can get with what's left over. Let's see. So this one is yada, protection, vigilance. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. I mean, sort of. I mean, it was what, like 9 months ago? I don't know what percentage that took off, but it apparently didn't matter that we had to. Apparently the burst was kind of, it seemed to like maybe ignore the thing anyway. So did they mess up, or can we like still actually buy those revives? No, it looks like you can still buy them. I definitely messed that up. Dude, can you like not medium, please? Thank you. Well, it looks like we hit the damage. 30 seconds, yeah. Uber cheesy. And that was with only 11 of the stupid, or no, I guess we had more. I don't know, it's whatever. Yeah, I know. It's clearly broken, actually. Okay, like, I'm trying to get... Bro. Dude. Bro! Oh my god, dude. Bro! Dude! It's not cooperating at all. The non-contact medium's like super annoying. Like it took way too long to get that to go. Dude, they totally broke the Dude, they broke the stupid revives, man. If I had just bought one at a time, it would have been fine. They're like not even in here. Dude, they totally freaking botched it. Reset the game. Try that. Either way, they botched it. Freaking ridiculous. There, now they're showing in there. Of course, now this stupid. Now that's working properly. There we go. There we goes. Largo. Alright, that should do that. Why is it so low though, bro? That was dumb. It just took forever to... 23 seconds damage cap. Like, if you get the right thing to happen, like, it's just over. Alright, I can only go in one more time on those. Give charges to the left, so that means bro. This game is whacked. Like, let me re-parry you, dude. Let me parry you. Thank you. Did I not have the axe on? Three more damage caps do it, but I can't. No, I still do have a charge. Cool. As long as I have a charge. Do it. We can do it. Oh. This is definitely one of the more annoying. Bro, why would you do that? Dick. Oh shoot, no, it's I'm out of charges now. Dang it. Willie! Need you to do it. At least if you hit the damage cap I can finish it. Willie! Out of charges. Well, bummer. Still run the warpath. Out of charges. Oda though. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Alright. Should be able to do this without messing up too bad. Oh, dude, why did that have to go poorly? I don't know how it didn't fail the first time. It's dumb. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed about it. I ran a couple, I got like 2 revives, but it's like, it's whatever. Not that big a deal. Not a biggie. Wow, that's lagging so hard. Oh my gosh, dude. What is the deal? So much overkill. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go on, drop out of the unstoppable that first time when I heard him. It's kind of weird. Alright, we want to make sure we fail the Fury, so we don't have to intercept him more than the once. Just so things don't get sketchy. Because they could, and we definitely don't want that. Well, we didn't fail it. Okay, broski. Oh my god, the timing on that, dude. I was trying to hit him and then I got the falter on me. That was stupid. Like, the instant I tried to hit him, I got faltered. What kind of crap was that? That was so stupid, dude. That was mega dumb, is what that was. It's so garbage, dude. So garbage. Dude was not, like, wanting to throw a special either. Dude was so passive. That's what I got. Yeah. Now throw the darn special. What is with this, dude? Okay, fine. Should have been easy item this path, dude. Or deathless, whatever you want to call it. Big dumb. Big dumb. Alright, and this should go pretty quickly. Once he's in the corner, he shouldn't dash anymore, so. That and we can have mostly passives anyway, so it's not really an issue. Ooh, I saw that too. Bro. Yeah, that's what. Cool. It worked out fine. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but it's fine. It was definitely very ugly. But this war is over. Unfortunately, I mean, we're already losing, but like, we are a lot further than them. So it's like if they finish up poorly, like we have a chance, but it's not looking great. They haven't died much. Alright, war's done. Back to it. Whoa. And if I would have had the units, if I had skipped out on Heart of Fire, and I would have had me a torch, but like getting all of the Heart of Fire champions was definitely better than getting just torch. By far. Like, I mean, mainly the big three. Dark Phoenix, which was, you know, you had to spend all of it to get her. Nick Fury, huge. And I freaking love Fam. The other two, or three, I guess, kind of whatever. Not impactful. But those three specifically have been huge for me. 100% worth it. Because all three of them ended up rank 4. Like, basically right afterward. Yep, season's over. Back to not doing any war. I really wish they would fix the stupid, like, AW objective, like the solo events, to coincide with the actual season. because it's out of sync with it, and it's really annoying. Ouch. Why are you so stupid? Dude, what is going on with the dashbacks, dude? Junk. Big dump. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like there's any like value in it, but like it's still annoying. Like it's out of definitely out of touch a little bit. I'm just excited that I'll be able to be Elder within like the first. I mean, ideally as quick as possible, but definitely within like the first week of it going live. Like I will be Elder. I don't think I can do it day one. I just won't have enough time. If I didn't have work, I could probably pull it off. Like I would for sure like purposefully pull it off, but like having work Wednesday, Thursday, and the whole week, I'm not gonna be able to do it. The only hope I would have, honestly, is I could technically actually pull it off, but I would have to 100% 9/4 after work when I got home Wednesday night, which would be a very long night, doable, but it would suck, and I'd have to make sure I do the hero run this weekend. And then on Tuesday night, I would have to position myself to just finish off Ares when the objective like came up on Wednesday. So I'd have to like do the full run through and then just leave Ares almost dead. The only way I could do it day one. But in doing so, I would lose out on units from the arena to pull that off, and I don't. Ooh, ouch! And I don't know that it would necessarily be worth it. It really depends on how valuable the event changes are and the daily crystal. If like a couple hundred units be worth skipping a few days of those events and crystals, which I just don't see it being more valuable than the units, quite frankly. But it's hard to say because like the brand new the daily crystals and events and stuff on release is usually pretty juicy. Like it gets devalued because like when the Valiant daily first came out, like that daily was huge. Like it had such good value compared to how abundant those resources in there you could get at the time. And that's basically always been the case. Like Paragon daily was huge as well. So it just we won't know until we can open them what's actually going to be in there. So, and in what the quantities, you know. 'Cause right now our current daily doesn't have T7B in it. Doesn't have, you know, tier 5 alpha, obviously. So if the new basic gives like good quantities of T7, has a chance of like T5 alpha, you know, which is I would honestly kind of imagine it would have some chance at a small amount of that. Definitely would have T7 in it. Maybe a chance of Ascension. Who the heck knows? They could put that in there. You know, so there's there's potential that it could have like really good. Wow, that heavy was nice. Really good value for those new dailies, and the event, like the solo event as well, for the progression change. But we just don't know until, and we won't know until Thursday when that would reset and have the chance to get it. With the exception of maybe the daily. Like the daily you could just not claim from the web store until after you get the progression. So you could actually get Wednesday's crystal as an elder if you got it. But the objective, you wouldn't be able to get elder done until Thursday's reset, because your progression would already be locked into it. So, but that would be the way to do it for sure. Just not claim the daily from the web store until you hit elder, if you were going to hit it on Wednesday. Curious how big of a bump up the EQ rewards will get with an elder progression adjustment. Because right now, like, we get decent level, like, main thing for the rewards. It obviously goes up a little bit with prestige, but like the biggest chunk difference in that reward is just being valiant, and then it goes up in quantity little bits with prestige. So elder would be another one of those like big chunks, and then, you know, prestige changes will adjust it a little bit higher. Same, because I could do a rank 3 now if I wanted to, or rank 5 rather, but I'm gonna wait and just see what what 2 classes I get. Because what sucks is there's a 1 in 6 chance you get the same, like you get 2 of the same class, which is really not great. Like almost 20% of the entire player base that gets both will get 2 of the same class. Like that's just how the statistics work. The odds work on it. And realistically, people never hit the stats. So honestly, probably more than 20% of the player base that does all the challenges and 100%'s not Act 9. More than 20% of the people that do that will probably get 2 of the same class. It's just, when the statistics are bad for you, like you hit the bad ones. Like if it's like a good stat, high chance, like you're not gonna get it. So it's like you're statistically like 20% plus of the player base is gonna. So basically, technically it'd be a 1/6, but like basically a 1/5 of the player base is gonna wind up getting, well, not like entire both, but of the people that do both, get both, which is a smaller subset. It is nice that with all those changes, like it's not going to take people near as long to hit Elder from not, like, just because most of the stuff will exist in the game to pull off doing. Not that it would be easy, but like all of the Karinas has the full rank up. All of Act 9, which Act content is just, basically the hard part of that is just doing it. It's a lot to get through. Like you don't need high rank, you don't need any real specific champions. It's just a matter of clearing the content, which is a lot of time. Because I mean, it's, you know, you're talking at least 6 hours plus to per chapter. So I mean, it is a time sink, but more of a time sink than honestly doing all of the Karinas if you have like the options. The Abyss runs roughly 2-hour runs is what it took me. I think it actually took about 2 hours each for the Ordeal runs too, roughly. But that's 4 of them, and then I could see maybe, depending on how the paths and the fights go, maybe hour and a half each for. I can't imagine it taking even the full, like the same 2 hours to do the Epoch Gauntlet. But even then, like that's 12 hours. To do those, all 6 of them. Just a lot of time, but like if you spread that out, it's, you know, better than 24 hours if you needed to get through the entirety of Act 9. So that's a straight bummer we didn't get the crit. He would have died. Can you throw that, please? Of the Karinas, I've done all of them. I've done 4 out of the 4 that are available at the moment. Because I knocked out both Abyss ones on Friday. Which was nice. I was very, very glad I was able to. They went pretty smoothly. And they didn't take exceptionally long. Like, I think 2 hours is like pretty reasonable for the run. Yeah, so I'm officially caught up on it. I was basically like a week behind each time. And then I, eventually had the 2, and then I knocked them both out at once. That caught me up, so. Yeah. So ideally we get the hero run done this weekend. And like I said, the only way we hit it like day 1 is I would have to basically, like, I would have to set myself up and do like the just city at the end of the quest and waiting for the objective on Tuesday for the villain run. But again, that would take long enough. I would have to ignore some arena to pull it off. Because I'd have to do that on Tuesday and ignore it Wednesday to get through the entirety of 9.4. Which would take even longer than doing just the parking on the gauntlet on Tuesday if I were to do that. So it's not looking reasonable that I do that realistically. It'd be nice to like have it day 1. But it's not necessarily necessary. So I would be tired and then have to make decisions on the rank ups while tired after doing all of that as well, which just is not ideal. looks like we successfully reconnected. Didn't completely crash on me again. Where was I? What was the last thing you heard? It kind of cut out in the middle of me talking. Broski. I was trying to. That was my fault. I delayed that to try and like hit him with the special, and then I missed. Yeah, totally lost my train of thought there because of the discontinuity. So I have no idea what I was on. But I like I was saying, it would depend on the value of the Elder progression objectives, and the 4-hour crystals will just like I wouldn't be opening those anyway. So what value those get changed into, kind of irrelevant. But the daily crystal would be being opened. So depending on what that would have in it, as well as like the selectors for the daily events, the objective. Solo event, that's, yeah, event, so would really kind of make it depend on how valuable it would be to actually have it, like force myself into getting it day one. Because it wouldn't technically be impossible, it would just be really rough to do, and I'd have to not finish the arenas to pull it off. In which case I would be missing out on units. So, also not ideal. Ouchie, mama. You're still unstoppable. Why are you still unstoppable? So hopefully some YouTubers are smart enough to show maybe day one of Elder, the daily crystal, like what well, once you have it, like it would tell you like what's in it, like what you could get out of it, not like the percentage chances, but it at least tells you what's in it, like in the description. So hopefully we can get like, hey, what's in this, like, and maybe have somebody open. It would be obviously nice to get like a batch open of them, but like I want to know what's in it day one. Also, the curiosity, I'll probably see it before I see it in game, because I'll be looking around before I go to work and stuff. Because people will have it done, you know, before I head to work. Not 100%, but they'll have it, you know, initially cleared. We'll be able to see what the deal is within an hour of the quest going live. We'll know what the 9.4 offer is, which I'm curious. There's no way I could get it unless it just has such stupid value and it's cheap enough. But I mean, it's probably gonna be like 15,000 units, which is just I can't afford realistically. Because if I do that, I wouldn't be able to max out the Heart of Fire-esque events, which if you can't max that event out, you're kind of missing out pretty heavily. So I could see maxing out the Heart of Fire event this year Because Omega Days was a rank 3. Heart of Fire gave a rank 4. I could see it maybe having a rank 5 in it. Maybe. If you maxed it out, which I don't think is unreasonable. I mean, that's 36,900 units. I mean, I feel like you should get a rank 5 for that. Reaper, yo. Been a minute for you as well. Get yourself in the corner. Get yourself in the... Oh my gosh. I was not trying to do that. Okay, that was my fault. I'm dead if you... I thought he was going to parry me again there for a second. Quit being open. What the heck? That was sketch. So, but we'll see in a week. So, what all we'll end up getting. But I am ready to finally be rid of Valiance and being locked in with people that have no right to be pooled with me. So I'm very ready for that, because we've been so long overdue for a pool change of progression. Hopefully the next one is with rank 6s and it comes faster than this last one. Like, realistically, like, I feel like you can push the progression title a year and a half, like, at most, really. Like, it's been 2.5 years since Valiant. Like, it's so long overdue. Well, it's not like I'm like ill will towards them. It's just being grouped, like being put on the same level progression wise, having so much more than what is required for people to like pushing up, just now getting it. Like, we have no right being in the same pool. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you get Valiant, great. Glad you're Valiant. Like, that's progress for you. But, like, I am so further progressed than you just now getting Valiant. But I'm still Valiant. You know, it's like, I'm not, like... There's nothing extra benefit, specifically for me having grown so much more outside of easier doing, stuff. Because I just have more ranked up stuff. There's no like distinction. That's all I'm saying. I'm a grown-up. Not a kid anymore, Mom. Anyway. Like, I just looked at it. I have 33 rank 4s, 30 rank 3s. I forget how many rank 2s, but well, we could work it backwards. So how many rank 1s? It was 91 rank 1s, so 40, 33, that's 77. And then so 78, 168, and then for 54 rank 2s. Very, very substantial. Or was it 81? No, it was 91. Yeah, it was like 91. So those numbers would stand. Big difference between someone that's like growing and just like gets their 2 rank 3s. It's like, well, 2 rank 3s, like I've got 20 times that, and like basically 20 times that in the next highest rank. You know, it's like we is not the same. It's like I have many times more than that in the higher rank, in the next highest rank. It's like, you're not on my level. I am a higher level. Like it's just, you know, straight up. So where you would need more, you know, rank 4 stuff, it's like, well, obviously I want more rank 4 stuff, but like rank 3 stuff for someone that only has, well, yeah, like yeah, I'm talking, I had that back, yeah. So like rank 3 stuff for someone that only has 2, still pretty valuable. Rank 3 stuff, like whatever to me. Like I need rank 4 stuff. But Valiant is like kind of geared towards rank 3 stuff and a trickle of rank 4. You know, it's like it's been overdue. Well, one of the problems with Valiant too was that for a lot of the times, I mean, there's very little that has like been exclusively like you needed Valiant to be this or like get this thing. So much of it was still even like Paragon still got a lot of the same stuff Valiant did, or like progression selectors only went as high as like Paragon or Thronebreaker, and it wasn't distinctive to you needed Valiant to get the best value, like the highest tier thing out of it. It's like it took a while for there to be literally any distinction once Valiant hit. You know, like the biggest thing was like the crystals, you know, like the daily crystals and stuff. Because outside of that, like there really wasn't like any distinction between Valiant and Paragon. There's still barely any. So I'm hoping they don't do that again with Elder, and it's much more like distinguished. Would be great. Even outside of just like, you know, like the special deal days. Like make it actually have good value, a reason to like push the progression higher, you know. Like make it actually have that value. Excuse me. Have that value. I just sneezed my connection away. Well, the Battleground store is like pretty big of a difference, but right now, where I'm at as a Valiant, the Battleground store is pretty worthless. it's about Radiance, which isn't progression locked. It's not, or not tiered at least. It's everyone gets the same thing for Radiance. It doesn't matter what your progression is. If you have the Radiance, you get the same value out of the store. Now, obviously, if you have a smaller account, it's gonna be harder for you to get any significant amount of Radiance. But the fact is, the Radiance still has the same value, regardless of your progression. We good? We back? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Anyway, as I was saying, if I can figure out my train of thought back. I actually kind of forgot where it was at. So, it's, yeah. Yo, what's up, Grinfeld? How we do? How we do? Oh, right, I remember where was that now. But also, Valiant has been the top progression for over 2.5 years now. So like it's changed quite a bit over that time. But like for a while, there was like almost no distinction between, you know, the tiers outside of, you know, like the big things being like your July 4th sort of deals. Can't? Wait, what are you on about? I was not hoping to evade there, but at least we got the contact. No, I'm talking about when Valiant first came out. Is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the difference now. I mean, there's a bigger difference between Paragon and Valiant now. Still not like huge for most things, but where there is like a distinction between the two, yeah, like what Paragon will be getting when there's a difference. But there's still a lot of things where Paragon gets the same max value for in a selector as a Valiant. Valiant still has things, like you can be Valiant and still not have things only tiered for Valiant. Like there's still a few things where like the highest level of the thing is like Thronebreaker. If you're at least Thronebreaker, you get the same thing. You know, it's like Wait, you're saying it was a thing? Okay, so it's like before, if you got shards, you clicked on it and tell you how many of the shards you had, and now it doesn't work anymore. Surely they'll fix that. That's got to be like, because it's nice to click on shards and say like, okay, how many of the shards do you actually own? If that actually went away, like they've got to fix that. Like, I put in my effort. That doesn't actually sound very 1%. Like I put in the work, I put in the effort. I want to, you know, I want it to mean something. There's no way that's intended. That's literally been how the game has functioned since the beginning of the game. You click on the shards, it tells you how many of the shards you have. How much of what catalyst? I have all the catalysts. You gotta be more specific. I have all of the catalysts. Well, it's all hoarded. Like, if you want to know how much of what I have, you gotta be more specific. I have all of them. Like, T7, Tier 5 Alpha, T6C, like... Got a lot of everything. Yeah. Well, technically I could have. I technically don't actually have in my inventory 3 Tier 5 Alpha. I haven't claimed the objective, which would give me the 3rd. But I almost have 3 anyway. Like, I'm just like a few percentage short of a 3rd one as it is. T7, I think I have 8 of at the moment. I think I might have like 15 Tier 4 Alpha though, which kind of limits how much like rank 3s and the rank 4s I can do. Plus I need to make sure I have enough to actually do a rank 5 with the catalyst, which is what, like 5 Alpha? So I need to buy some with Radiance before it resets so I can have like a few. I gotta spend some Radiance anyway. I was a fraction too late. There we go. I knew I was too late on it too. Oh my gosh, the game is lagging so bad. Yeah. Look at that stutter. Ugh. Gross. God, that was egregious. That was so egregious. But I still have, you know, the 3 generic rank 3 to 4 gems as well. 3 generic 2 to 3s, plus there's 2 generic 2 to 3s in the objectives I haven't claimed, so I've got stuff, you know. I've got 3 generic 1 to 2s, plus some other, like, Saga 1 to 2s. Of a couple different kinds, I think. I have 2 of the Saga 2 to 3s. So. Right now, it's probably just an oversight on that. They might not have found out. Because something that small specifically, they would need somebody to, like, that's probably just an oversight. They didn't realize something like that got jacked up. And they would need probably, they probably wouldn't find out, like, right away as of the update. Because, like, not every time I get shards, like, I actually click on the thing to see how many I have. Like, sometimes, like, if I'm, like, specifically close and looking for a specific shard, I'll do that, but, like, most of the time I'll just not do that. Well, yeah, it's always something new, but, like, I'm just saying, like, this being such a specific and fairly small thing, realistically, that you wouldn't immediately notice, they're just not going to be aware of it, you know, immediately upon the update going out, you know. I mean, how it broke in the first place, if it is in fact broken, they didn't actually do that intentionally, but I can't imagine they did. That's not something I would think would be part of, like, even if they detested stuff, like, that would be like what they would check, be like, yes, this is, you know, working, you know, it like should be, obviously, but, like, it's not like a champion sort of thing that they would, like, be testing to make sure it works. Like this, like the stupid, I don't know that they've ever touched it since they added it. But those game stats, a lot of them still don't work. It's still a beta feature, but I don't think they've ever, like, actually worked on it at all, to, like, actually make it work better, more consistently, and because it works similarly as, like, the Battleground one that, like, isn't, because that just exists in Battlegrounds, like, it shows you that stuff. It's not like beta feature, but this works better than the Battlegrounds version for some reason. You'd think they would just be the same and it would be ported into the other mode, but they're obviously not, because in Battlegrounds it counts blocked hits as hits received for some reason, and then occasionally like, it breaks the damage statistics, you know. So, like, I doubt it's even been touched. There's a lot of damage values, like, still just, it shows as, like, kind of unknown. Like, it doesn't specify what the damage is and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's a weird one. But yeah, like, there's and some, like, big, like, name players too. Like, the people are quitting the game in, like, kind of large quantities right now, or at least it seems that way, because, like, you're hearing about it. And I'm sure that people start and quit the game all the time, but you're just not always hearing about it. But right now, we're hearing about a lot. and we're hearing about them in higher quantities in recent months than we've ever heard about people quitting. You know, it's definitely a thing. Yeah, and now it's like big names. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, it's not just like random people you hear from like people that will like say in people's streams like, yeah, you know, recently quit the game or whatever. And then it's like people like big name people that are just like stepping away. I didn't watch the video, but apparently like Barrow's quitting for whatever reasons, you know. And if you have, there's like legitimately, you know, just life reasons, let alone like actual game problems that, you know, people will stop playing. You know, it's just in the way of life or you know, health reasons or what have you. Well, that's because he got $1 million from the brawl, winning the brawl, and then he just didn't spend them all. But yeah, I mean, he like basically came out of retirement because he had already quit, and then he came back just for the brawl, and then stuck around for like another month after that. Yeah, Kabam pushing Twitch a lot. I mean, and I obviously don't use Twitch myself. And I you know, we'll do the Twitch stuff just like watching other, but I personally I'm not a Twitch person. Like I don't watch anything on Twitch. Like YouTube has always been where I view my content, you know. Okay. And Twitch is like a big streaming platform for a lot of different games. Like that is like the bigger presence for a lot of streamed things than YouTube is. Like it's huge on like Fortnite stuff and all sorts of other, you know, very streamable games like, I don't know, COD and what have you. But because I watch a lot of just actual YouTube and not just streams, because like Twitch is like specifically for like streamers stuff, whereas YouTube has streaming capabilities, but it's video content as well, which Twitch, like, does Twitch like do videos? Like I don't know, like it's like a streaming platform. It's not like a video platform. Yeah, I mean, and then I have no problem with that. If I can just like let it run in the background and get the drops that way, it's just like I have no issue with that. It's like whatever, like it's no skin off my back. Yeah, but it's not like the main thing the platform is used for is videos. It's mostly streams and stuff. I feel like the majority of what is like a video on Twitch would probably be just VODs of streams. Frankly, you know. Do it. All right, it is. I think the store drops tomorrow on Wednesday. So yeah, the store drops tomorrow. On the 8th. I don't know how many don't know if they specified how many of the dumbbells you needed for the 7-star selector. Well, you can get 2 million for free. Right now we have the calendar going. Oh, that reminds me. Did I open those up? I definitely didn't open the exalted crystals. I don't know if I think I popped open the other crystals though. I think. Pretty sure I did. Is it 2 million? Like you have to spend all of them to get it? I was hoping you wouldn't have to like you'd have some left over. If he's the full amount, like that kind of sucks. I didn't realize you needed to spend all of them for the selector. I'm gonna see like what all the options are. That really sucks. Like get catalysts or, you know, spend everything. Yeah, I guess I didn't. Still 40 away from an ascension. All 6 stars. Look at that. Oh yeah, I never looked at what 7-star I'm missing. It's, real quick. Nope, they'd be in here. Where is Le Exalted? Here we are. I apparently have 4 of them. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pop these. Yeah. Well, because you only get KK is 2 million. 1,000 thousands is 1 million. He is correct. 2 KK would be 2 million. Yeah. 1,000 thousands is 1 million. It sucks because like we get 2 million for free, but that would mean you'd have to spend all of them and you couldn't get anything else but the selector. That's why it sucks. Because like last year when they had like you could get like Onslaught and whatever, like really good champions, that was only a portion of what you could get for free. It's a bit of a weird way of writing it, but like I understood it. Because it's not inaccurate, it's just a weird way of putting it. Hey, look at that, we got a 7-star. 660 now. Let's see. And then we're gonna see what 7 stars do I not own. I'm just curious how many that are in the basic right now that I just actually don't have. Bruh. Not unbound, unowned. So none of the first row is in there. So Invisible Woman and Karnak, I believe, are. Kitty's not. Craven is. Limitrix is actually at the moment. Madeline and Magic aren't. So there's what, like 4 in the basic that I don't have. Nimron's not. Pixie's not. Bro, yeah, none of the bottom rows in there either. So it's just Craven, Lumitrix, Invisible Woman, and Karnak that are in the basic that I do not own. So there's only 4 in the basic I don't have. Because I'm pretty sure Craven's in there. I know Lumitrix is. I'm pretty sure Craven is, and Karnak and Invisible Woman I believe are as well. The rest aren't. So I'm missing very few that I could potentially get from a basic. I've gotten like everybody. In one run with what? Yeah, I'm basically ready for it. Kraven's not in the basic right now, so that's like three in the basic then. I thought he was finally in the basic at this point. But he not, seriously. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah. I mean, I personally don't really care about Kraven, but like, it would be nice to get Guardian as well, but I feel like Torch just has overall more value than, because like people will still run Torch in their deck. I haven't seen anybody run a Red Guardian in forever. So, let's see. Do I have any tech that needs leveling up? When it drops, no. I'll do the hero one this weekend. No, Torch doesn't. Like, his dupe is pretty pointless. I don't have Torch. Yeah, but I mean, probably because there's fewer people have the 7-star because he was $400, you know. Because right now the only people that have him are the people that spent $400 to get him. I didn't spend any units on July 4th last year. Like, I skipped it because I maxed out Heart of Fire. I didn't have enough units. I didn't spend any units in July 4th, and he was 40,000 units, so it was not a thing I could do. I do in fact have some tech. And that uses up, that was perfect. Oh, basically. Yeah, I've got at least one generic. I don't think I have two without claiming the... What is in the store right now? Why is there some like extra card stuff? I have at least one of everything except for tech. Okoye, sheesh. So OP, dude. Let's see. I need champion items. Yeah, I only have one generic. So two with the thing. I've got three cosmic, 3 mutants, 2 skill. The only one I don't have is attack. I really want attack because I want to freaking take awaken Yondu. Would be great. Well, I would have 4 cosmic, but I did use one of them. 34 performance, solid. Solid. I would need to do some extra sigging and some rank ups, prestige rank ups to get that high. What's your relic part of the prestige? Because I have like just shy at 2K, I think. Yeah, I'm like 2 points shy at 2K. So like I'm only at 33.3. Yeah, I have a lot of like I have some of the prestige champions that are rank 4 just aren't sigged. Like Onslaught's not maxed, Shathra's not maxed, Okoye is a high prestige. She's sig 1, so I don't even think she's in my prestige. In fact, I'm pretty positive she's not anymore. She was at one point. I'm pretty sure she's not now. Yeah, she's not even in my prestige because she's like Prowler and Attuma are the only are rank 3s, and then Black Panther I guess is in there at rank 3 since he's ascended. The rest are rank 4. So I have 3 rank 3s in my prestige. One is at least, you know, ascended. So Spider-Ham not max sig, Yelena's not max sig. This doesn't. I wish it would tell you if you clicked on him. That would be really nice. Jean Grey's not. Spider-Man's not. Chavez isn't. Scorpion, I might have maxed him out actually. Sinister's maxed. Kingpin's maxed. Fury's maxed. Shaw's maxed. Onslaught's not. Nico I think is 180. Spider-Woman I think I maxed. Ant-Man's maxed. Danis is maxed. Kindred is maybe 180. Photon's maxed. Serpent's maxed. Dark Phoenix is maxed. I think High Evolutionary is 180 as well. Because who doesn't play BG series? Me? Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about the rank 5 Okoye thing? I play BGs. The problem is I haven't been playing it near as much, and friggin' my load times suck. So, I usually open them 5 million at a time because that's 100 Thronebreakers. So I usually wait till I get 5 million, unless I need, you know, units before then. But I don't think I will. Red Magic Astra. What? Red Magic Astra. Well, this meta specifically is kind of boring just for the way. I think the next meta is gonna be way better. 100%. 100% gonna be better. Let's get rid of. Bro, let me scroll. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's see. Let's go into you and you. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying down. Bro, I need a Mystic like nobody's business. Bro, I mean, you might be able to pull it off. Maybe. You might continue to pull it off. We'll see. Well, then we'll get clapped in the face. The fact that I can block unblockable is substantially helpful. As long as he doesn't get special 3, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll just be fine. Alright, that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do you. Just stall a little bit long enough. Dazzler should be a little bit on the slow side. I'm gonna lose some health here, but if we can just like kind of clap him without him throwing a special, we should be fine. I kept having to back up because he throwing it freaking heavy. God, it's lagging so bad too. Golly, dude. My loading was like 10 seconds too, which wasn't great. I mean, I lost on the health anyway, but like, frickin' ridiculous, dude. So dumb. Load was abysmal. Just Alright, well this is a win, but like, round 3 is gonna be close. Dude, look at this load, dude. Dude, 2 cosmics too? Heck yeah. Oh my, look at this, dude. Insane. I lose round 3. Like, my load is garbage right now, dude. What's up, Say? It's going, man. I need to restart the game. This is like a travesty right now. Yeah, that sounds worse than mine. Like, jeez. Scream is probably just gonna murk that. But Thanos can work pretty hard too, so we'll see what happens. As long as I can get the stand up, it should be fine. Like, I'm losing just on load, dude. Like, it doesn't even matter how my fight goes. It's over. Do 25-second load in. Fight took less than 20 seconds. But I lost because it's freaking 25-second load time. Unbefrickin-leavable. The load took longer than the fight. And I lost because of that. Unbelievable, dude. If I had a 10-second load, I would have won. Like, that was ridiculous, dude. He had a 36-second fight. I had a 44-second fight with a 19-second fight duration. Literally 25-second load in. So stupid. Would have won if not for that. Unbelievably dumb, dude. Such crap. Like, if literally that was slower. If I had still had the same 10-second load in, I would have won. I would have won by 2 seconds. Such garbage, dude. Unplayable with that kind of load in. This is why I'm not able to be Celestial. Like, my decks are fine. I can play fine. My game lags. My game loads bad. Like, there's nothing I can do, dude. So stupid. Such stupidity. Sapper. I'm pretty sure I fought this dude the other day. It's shut up, Slinger. I don't want to hear it. The internet would stop crashing. I could answer questions fine. Flip, Razor Flip Deluxe. Sounds about right. Let's see. Let's go with... I can make that work well. It's an iPhone SE. It's the deluxe part. Hulkling? No, unfortunately I do not. I did not wind up getting him. Much sad. Much sad, such bummer. I'm gonna have to do this. Crap. Well, good for you. Yeah, he was like the one I wanted most, and I didn't get him. I was very much so bummed by that. Right, I'm gonna have to do that with you, unfortunately. Sucks. Of course, you got that too. Let's do it this way. No, I really can't do that actually. Fudge. Alright, we're gonna have to go. Let's do this. Oh, I know, dude. I'm gonna watch it dubbed though, so I have to wait for the dub. Dude, I'm so excited. I freaking love that series, dude. Ouch. Bro, why did you back up? Why did I do that, bro? I'm just freaking... And of course we hit the... Wow, that was so slow, and then I freaking butchered it. Do I have Asma? No, I don't have Asma. I have Kingpin. I couldn't get them both without... The only way you get both is spending a butt ton of money. You had a crappy fight too, unbelievable. Well, I lose another one. I'm going down to 0 points again. Go figure. This sucks, dude. Actually sucks. This is like so sucky, dude. I can't do nothing. I lose. Like, his fight's gonna be over and he's gonna have full health. Such a bummer. Bummer. Yeah. This fight was slower than I was expecting, but it really didn't matter. I was gonna lose a chunk of health anyway. And I had to win too. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it didn't matter. I couldn't win round 3 anyway. If I went for what could have like actually won there, I couldn't win round 3. Garbage. And I shouldn't have lost that first one. I lost because of the load. Like, I'd rather lose because of the draft not working out in my favor, dude. Losing to load is like the most stupid thing. Yeah, basically, it's freaking... I can't climb to save my life. Can't save my life. I think the only reason is because it has to do with they're synced with whoever you match is the problem. Because literally every other timed fight, the timer does not start until the fight fully loads. In the process of trying to fix it, they'd probably break something else, or, you know, do it in a stupid way, and it would... Like, it's obviously not ideal, but it's... Fudge. I don't have enough defense, dude. Sinister has done this fight the fastest for me so far, of anybody. I think I did it in 38 seconds, so. But he's, like, if he does it, like, he can do that definitely faster than 38. But if she throws a special one, like, it's good news from moi. Honestly, ouch. How was that? Oh my god. That was dumb. That was too slow. He comes out full health, he's got time. Dang. Just because I'm curious, like I haven't beat round 3 here. It's like you can't do Thanos faster than what I can do any of his. So. But if I could beat Jean on this fight, this would be astoundingly amazing. I don't think we can, but it'd be kind of cool if we did. Alright, we're gonna back ourselves up a little bit. Wow, that did, like, no damage. That was great. have 6 Furies, and that did literally nothing. Why was that doing nothing? I have Daunted on. I had 6 Furies, and the special did literally nothing. What the crap? Something clearly went wrong on his side. But, like, I still shouldn't win this. Yeah, I'm like, how the crap did that take so dang long, though, dude? I would actually could have won that, even losing a little bit of health there. If my special did any damage, it did nothing. That makes no sense with how much Fury I had, dude. Like, it should have just been over. Like, we should still be fine. It's like, doesn't matter, but... What should have been like a 2-second special took like 8 seconds, so that was lovely. Ugh, what can I make? I don't want to. It's like one thing is like the time it takes to like I'll set all that up and everything, but I also don't want to make something I've already made, and I make a lot of the stuff that I've already made on stream. I don't make a whole lot of unique things. I mean, some of the stuff I have made, like I want to make, and just haven't. Like I haven't made mac and cheese in. I don't think I've actually made a batch of mac and cheese since I started working. So I haven't had made mac and cheese in 7 months. And that's an easy thing to make. I just haven't made it. Bacon wrapped. How does that even work? I mean, I haven't made grilled cheese, I think, stream, but that's like such an easy, simple thing, really. It's not really... That's like really simple. Bacon wrapped would be something a little different, but like, I mean, it probably tastes pretty good, honestly, throwing some bacon into a grilled cheese, but... Like actually like wrapped in, like the outside is like on the grilled cheese. It's like all greasy, soaked into the bread and everything. I mean, it sounds delicious, to be honest, but like... It does sound pretty dang amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I don't know about you, that's whatever. Jug's probably pretty gnarly. You're mine. Let's go to you, and we'll go with you as well. Elvis Samurai, I have no idea what that is. That's where you like make it for yourself doing what I do, and then you know how it tastes. I've made some pretty, like, there was only really one thing I made streaming that like I just wasn't actually very good. Bruh. Why you gotta do that? I mean, that's effective. Quite effective. Yeah, that's definitely effective. Extra effect. Oh, beautiful. This is actually really nice. Beautiful. We need more tea! I do actually. I was like, actually use. But it's too late. I might just pour maybe a little bit of water or something. Alright, that is fine. So we'll give you you. I don't need you offensively for nothing. I was actually unsure if he was going to give me Ma or if he was going to try and use that offensively. But apparently not, so. Yeah, he had a terrible draft, so we're fine here. That also, like, he can only do good damage with special too, so yeah, I don't know what this dude was thinking, but we 100% win, so. It's nice that I got 3 Furies, that was quite nice. Jack, pretty OP. Get a couple Furies and ain't nothing stopping that boy. It's nice that he backed up, so I got like a 3rd one. Yeah, my guy is like totally toast here. Well. Do I strike you as somebody with great social skills? Girlfriend. GF. Yeah, the dude just gave up on that one. Suck. What do you mean suck? Companion, dude. It'd be great. I mean, he was already at no points anyway, and there was like no chance of him winning anyway, so yeah, that was fair enough. Am I below where I started? No, I gained a point. Look at that. We gained a single point after an hour. Lovely. Well, I guess 40 minutes or whatever. But it is 5 o'clock in the mornings. I'm gonna go to bed. Ugh. So thank you guys. We got some good progress in tonight. I mean, it also took a hot minute to get the stupid stream back because the internet completely just shut down. But so have yourselves a good night. We'll knock out some more arenas tomorrow and try our darndest. So less arena, but like try our darndest to get the 100 points here for the Radiance. So a little bit of arena, but then I'll have to like actually. Well, because it won't take as long to do finish off the featured. I won't do 2 runs of 4 stars. We'll only do 1, and that'll leave us plenty of time for trying to hit 100. So, now we're raiding. Is there anybody? What's going on here? What is going on here? That was anyway. But yeah, so that'll do it. Ugh. So have yourselves a good night, and we'll have longer buttons. And hopefully we can actually get a win streak climbing up, because like starting with 2 losses is not great, and I like at 3 and then finally like I went down to like 0 because I initially had like won a little bit there, and then I was up 3, and then I basically went down to 0, losing 3 straight. Then I got my 2 back, lost them back, and then we were back up to basically just a 2 over losses. And we need about 7, roughly, give or take. And we're just like, this meta is just not doing it for me, especially with the loads and just, you know, little errors. I did not want him throwing a heavy there. I wanted him to let me parry him, and the fight would have been over so much sooner. But anyway, on my replay. So anyway, I'm out of here. Good night. Peace. See you around. Have a good one.